Okay, so I had a pretty interesting trading day on gold this morning, and I want to go over a lesson for the day, which is master yourself first. Now, before you can master the markets, you have to master yourself. My trades on gold today, I was reminded of just how important discipline and self leadership are, and that they really do make the difference between chasing price and executing with conviction. So, I had a trading plan on gold. I went over it in my daily live session that I do at the London Open, and I noticed something, and that is what I will show you. I noticed that gold has been stuck at the VWAP multiple times. 2, 3, 4. So this is my view here, and the market opened somewhere around just after here somewhere. But anyway, I started looking at it, and I came to the conclusion. First of all, my green and red levels, which is my daily controller of buyers and sellers, well, the sellers were in control. You can see the green level is all the way up here. So price action was heavily steadying down, but there were pullbacks right towards the VWAP. Then we became exhausted and we came to this purple level. This is my weekly support area and my weekly resistance area, which we rejected. See this? So naturally, I was expecting price to come down here, and I made a plan for myself. I had two plans. Plan A was pretty simple. Buy at the weekly support. So buy at the weekly support. As price action came here, tapped the weekly support and started going up, I took my first trade straight away. My alternative scenario plan was, okay, the VWAP is very strong. Price action is rejecting it. Even right now, you can see it's happening. So price action is very strong. If it breaks out of this area, I would continue further. The other thing is that my fib extensions for the day, which is this here, highlighter, this, the black ones. Typically, when I see price goes below 761, there usually is a pullback. So this is a potential pullback territory, meaning that my plan A was if there is support at the weekly level, start buying, and as we break the daily fibs and reuse them as support, like here, enter more positions. Look, so here we had the breakout, took two positions. We had some support, took a position. Support took, we went below, went back in, took a bunch more. Breakout, took some more, breakout, took some more, breakout, took some more. I was doing this live, so before we even hit the VWAP, I came out, I could have held on, but that was a pretty nice gain. That was a big one there, and I built it perfectly. So, like I said, gold was magnetized by the VWAP all day. It was gravitating towards it, just like you see it doing now. It's stuck at the VWAP. So plan A was buy at support and trade it back to the VWAP. Plan B was if it broke the weekly support, flip to short and ride the momentum lower. But when price tagged the weekly support, you can see that I didn't hesitate. This is a minute chart. I started building logs. As each fib level broke and turned into a support, I added. So this wasn't luck, it was pure discipline. I didn't need anybody else's opinion. I didn't care about Twitter. I didn't look at the news. I had my plan. I stuck to it. And in reality, that's what I believe is self-mastery in action. So most traders, they lose in this case because they're not really trading the market. They're trading their own doubt. They wait confirmations from someone else or some magical indicator. They hesitate, and that hesitation just eats them alive. It's happened to me too. I've lost a lot of money doing that. But the truth is that if you don't master yourself, you'll never master execution. If you can't trust your plan, you'll chase somebody else's or gamble on somebody else's. If you can't stay disciplined, you're always going to be late. Leadership in trading isn't about telling others what to do. It's about showing up with conviction in your own process, day after day. The core principle here is very simple. Before you attempt to master the market, focus on mastering yourself first. And that means that master your planning, so always know your A and B scenarios. Master your execution, pull the trigger when the setup appears. And then master your mindset. Trust yourself, even when the market and your results disagree. Do this, and you'll naturally become a trader who people could look up to, or you look up to yourself, which is the most important. Not because you say so, but because your results prove it. Now, at the end of the day, here, guys, look, gold didn't respect me in any way. It respected my discipline, and that's the secret. The market rewards self-mastery, not self-doubt. So next time you trade, ask yourself, am I in control of this, or is my fear controlling my trading? Is my greed controlling my trading? Anyway, master yourself, and you're going to master the markets too. Good luck.